Hello, everybody. It's still the same. It's still the last day of the step-up summons, but that's not really what this video is about. What this video is about, actually, is that I have finally returned to Captain rank, which is great, obviously, because you know, this game, I started playing this game back in, I keep wanting to say a year ago, but I didn't start playing it when the Japanese version first released. I started playing it when the English version first released, which was, it should be about a year ago from, like, probably the end, or the first event summons we got, I do believe, were the New Year summons. So around the end of the year, I think, is when it will have been a year that since I started playing this game. But the game, after, I think around the time when White Day came out, it got or the White Day summons came out, I should say, the game got too big to fit on my phone, because my phone only had 1 GB of storage. So I had to stop playing, because the game couldn't update. The game was too big. It wouldn't fit. But I now have a way to play the game again, which is great. So it has now been 2 weeks since I have regained access, and that has given me the ability, or that has returned me to the Captain rank. Like, I could have done PvP for the lower tiered rankings, but I mean, what's really the point? It was basically just a stomp. I was going in with, like, full hollow Ichigo with 2 chappies equipped and, like, 2 random 4-stars, and just being all like, just walk through it. It doesn't matter. They're all weaklings. I don't even care. And I mean, that wouldn't have been super interesting, I don't think. Yeah, I was very much half-assing it. But now that we're back in Captain, I thought it would be fun to have a rather massive start video here, because I do have 34, or no, technically I have 39 PvP tickets, and I do definitely want to eat them all up, because, you know, if you don't eat through all of your PvP tickets, then you won't get the 5 free ones. Because, you know, every day it resets, and you get 5 PvP tickets. And then you can get 7 more from doing daily missions, so you can get 12 total. But if you don't clear out all of your tickets, you're only getting 7 a day instead of 12. So, you know, I'll probably have a pretty decent head start in the in this first set here. We need a 2x, just because I'm going to be doing a massive 39 rounds today. It's going to be ridiculous for no reason. So yeah, this is going to be a long video. But yeah, if you want to do good in PvP, you need to make sure you buy the 2x right here for 300 gold, and you need to battle you only fight people who have a score ×2 that you are relatively confident you can beat. So this guy only has a power of 342, and he's using Chad. So, you know, we're gonna win. Okay. So this is probably going to end for, yeah. It's not going to be very challenging for the first set, to say the least. I wonder if that echoed. Need to turn that down a little bit, I think, probably. Our next one is a red as well, though, so we can do her. I don't know if you guys would rather I commentated over PvP, or most people seem to just edit together all 12 of their matches and then just kind of leave them going with no commentary. And I don't know how you guys would prefer me do it. I also don't know why I'm talking over a loading screen, because now I have to keep this in. Good job, me. Good job. I don't know. We can have one loading screen. It was Mayuri. He's our Lloyd. He's our Lord and Savior. We need the all wonderful Mayuri. He's important to our lives. But yeah, this is going kind of sketchy. Grimmjow had a harder time destroying her than I expected him to. But you know, it's whatever. Still rocking that base score though. So I was curious exactly how this worked. We head back real quick. Okay, so you get 10 points at +3. So the first few rounds, it's just 100. Really, it's kind of irrelevant because I'll just see whatever my score is when I have 84 wins, I think, and I'll know exactly how it's supposed to work. But you know, what are you gonna do? Let's go ahead and refresh again, because this isn't how this shenanigans works out. Come on, game. We need that score x2. I'm probably not going to show me refreshing every time. Just because, you know, I'm probably going to do more cutting in future videos. I should probably do a whole bunch of cutting in this video too. Okay, so we have a... Ooh, that's kind of a bad matchup for Soifan. I mean, it's kind of an okay matchup actually, because she has a Spada killer. Yeah, she won. She didn't do it nicely, but they kind of have a neutral matchup now, because Grimmjow has type advantage, but Soifan has Captain Killer, or a Spada killer. Then again, Awakened Grimmjow has Captain Killer, so I don't know. I'm probably going to start cutting out the selection and just jump straight to the fights. But yeah. Pretty sure I've said this already, but these aren't going to be anywhere near this long normally. It's just because I have a stupid number of tickets right now. So, you know. After this video, there'll only be 12 battles, and that'll be it. Every day. Okay, we're back in with this one. We switched Soifan to the leader, so that's why she's in the middle. This doesn't look like too threatening of a team, though. Yeah, that went pretty quickly. But yeah, we've got 5 wins now. Only like 35 more to go. Alright, this guy had about 567 power. He's leading with a Komamura, which seems pretty exciting. I really want that White Day Ken, even though he's dead. But, yeah. White Day Toshiro wouldn't be bad either, but he's dead too. Yeah, that one went pretty fast. But, you know, it is day 1, so you can kind of expect him to go fast. We're just facing a bunch of weak people at this point. Alright, Moonmon of Truth for this one. 5-star Grim versus 6-star Grim. Who's gonna win? It's looking like this guy got a good majority of his points in, but 5-star Grim still won. Though I think Full Hollow Ichigo might have come and help him. I was looking at Soifan, so I'm not really sure, to be honest. Come on. Alright, another 5-star Grim versus 6-star Grim. Let's see how this goes. It's looking like 5-star Grim wins, and the full Hollow Ichigo beat Noitora, which was kind of whatever, very quickly. So that wasn't really a problem. We're sitting at 3,328 right now, which is not bad. Okay, now it's 5-star Grim versus 6-star Gin, but it doesn't look like this Gin is capped yet. So this is probably not going to be that scary. And then, yeah, everybody's dead. That one went pretty well as well. That went pretty good. Everything died. That puts us up to rank 775. Not bad. Okay. This time, this guy had 714, and he was leading with Stark, so he decided to go with Soifon. And see how quickly he pops. One skill and a auto attack animation is how quickly he pops, if you were curious. But you know, she's a red with a Spada killer, so what do you really expect, right? That's pretty great. Current rank 600. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. Alright, this time we don't have a double attribute advantage this time, but we still have a Spada killer, so this should go fairly well. He took damage from the first hit, it just glitched out. I'm kind of just focusing on Soifon, because Soifon is all that matters to me in life. You want to just... there you go. There you go. He managed to kill Grim, but you know, it still worked out okay. It still worked out alright. Alright, I found another Stark, so he's probably about to have his life ruined. Oh yeah. It's beautiful. One skill and a combo. That's all she needs. And then she has Captain Killer, so she can help with the Grim as well. And then these two can just kind of beat each other to death, and eventually one will die. That one was that Hollowbell was probably chappied, because full Hollow Ichigo is chappied. And that would just make a decent amount of sense. Up to rank 331. We're getting places. Okay, a little jump in here. I did lose one. The recording kind of freaked out, so I don't have the actual battle. But, I don't know. I feel like people would have noticed the inconsistency, and it would have looked like shady or something. So I was like, I'll just tell you anyway. So yeah, we lost our win streak. That was my bad. I mean, it was a 6-star Gin with like 770 power. I think it was like 774 for the average attack. And I don't know, I just kind of wanted to see if I could win. It was kind of a stupid decision to attack them. There's a decent amount of regret, but there's not really anything I can do about it now. But yeah, we lost one, so we lost our win streak. But we're not going to lose again. I'll tell you that much. It's still fine. We still have 26 tickets, so we're still going to get a bigger win streak than we would normally have no matter what, as long as we don't lose again. Which we won't, because I don't lose in PvP, except for when I make dumb decisions and try and show off by saying I could totally beat the thingamajig, which I couldn't. So yeah, we'll cut back in when I find another person to fight and the loading screen is gone. Okay, this time we're facing off against Sam Sue with a Amagai that I noticed was green. I didn't actually know what Amagai's color was, to be perfectly honest with you. But I thought that we'd probably be able to deal with it. Why did she just kind of sit there for like half of that? That was weird. I mean, she still killed him, even though she had like a fraction of her health. Though she did get a little bit of help, but that was still weird. I don't know what was up with that. That was very strange. But yeah, see. Y'all would have noticed right here. It's not like I could really just cut it out of the video and nobody would notice, you know. I do have to remember to actually click that before I cut, because otherwise we might miss extra battles. Okay, extra battles aren't really going to be a problem, I'm sure. There's not really any reason to be threatened by these guys at all. They're all very, very weak, after all. As we would expect to. Honestly. Alright, this guy had a power of 756, I do believe, and that's a 6-star Gin that I could not see. I could only see the, what's his face, the, thingamajig. But now we've got to deal, well, I mean, they're gonna double team him, so, yeah, alright. We pulled through. We pulled through because Soifon devoured the Stark, right from the start, like she's supposed to. Good job, Soifon. Up to rank 79. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, this is my boy Roy with 704 attack. Rocking that Stark lead. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, this isn't going well at all. That's not good. That's definitely not good. Ooh, we just kind of barely won. That was scary. Oy. I need better items. I'm getting a little concernicist, to say the least, right now. Alright, here we go. This is Nuncho? I don't know. I think he had like 687. I'm not 100% positive. I need to like take better note of that. I'm really not sure though. But he got deleted, so it didn't really matter. And that guy is about to die. I think he was chappied. He was definitely full dodge, double chappy. There's no way he wasn't. Rank 45 though. Okay, this is male alpha. I guess he's supposed to be the alpha male. I think he had 647. But he's leading with an Espada, so I was fairly confident that we could beat him up. And we definitely could. Ooh, he does have the 6-star Shinji. Not that it saved him, but you know. It was still a thing that he had. And that's more than I can say for myself, because I never pulled Shinji. Even though I wanted Shinji and Gin, I didn't get them. Alright. This guy was rocking a power of 631. Seems a little weird to actually intentionally go after somebody with a full Hollow Ichigo. But, you know, I don't know. I hear full Hollow Ichigo without, like, double chappies minimum is just not really that great. But that one seems to be doing pretty decent, honestly. We still won, though. We still won. And that's all that matters. But yeah, there are a lot of scary things hanging out in here. I'm concernicist. I almost forgot to hit record. That would have been bad. Would have just sat through talking for this whole battle, and just none of it was recorded. I'm glad I caught myself, because that would have been dumb. Oh, this guy had a power of 681. Or his average attack was 681. Current rank 28. We're doing pretty good, I think. No extra battle, though. Okay. 6-star Sajin is completely capped. This could be pretty scary. He only has Hollow Killer, not Espada Killer, though, so we're not overly threatened. Grimjow is Espada Arankar, not Hollow, so that's why that didn't really go very well for him. That along with the fact that he's a red and Grimjow's a blue, but you know, either way. Current rank 27. Extra battle? I called it. I'm amazing. It's been a while. It's been a while now. Alright, Team Neliel 2. Again, it's not gonna be. This is gonna be over in seconds, honestly. Yeah. It's interesting that Grim took the longest, though. I think he does have the lowest attack on the team, though, weirdly. That's weird. I need to 6-star you, Grim. I really do. I really, really do. Alright, this dude, Black Star, is rocking a power of 668. And he led with Stark, so... Oh, and Grimm's facing off against himself. But he has type advantage, so it's all good, probably. Yeah, that went about... We had type advantage for literally his entire team. So that was... There was no way that wasn't going to go that way. Current rank 16. We're going places. I forgot to pay attention to what this guy's power was. I think it was like 654. Don't quote me. I don't know. Either way, he got deleted. So that should end very, very quickly. Yeah, there was no way Shinji was going to face off all three of them by himself. Poor Shinji. Poor Shinji. I'm not super confident in the matchup between Soifan and Shinji, so I've kind of been avoiding him, to be honest. Even though Soifan has the type matchup, I don't know. 6-star Shinji is just scary. Okay, I think this guy was rocking an average attack of 650. I'm not 100% positive, but we got another maxed out 6-star Sajin. Took me a second to remember his name, but that went down pretty damn fast. I didn't really have any time to talk about it, and for some reason a bunch of lines are extending off of... Well, I'll let you go, so that's cool. Rank 11. We're almost in the top 10. Isn't that just Doki Doki all over the place? Alright, this dude's rocking a power of 687. Switch back to Soifan for a Spada Killer. Hoping it goes pretty decent. I wonder what killer Ulquiorra is going to end up getting. I want to kind of expect Captain Killer, but he fought against Full Hollow Ichigo, so I would expect Shinigami Killer. But that'd only give him a 20% bonus. But we're in the top 10 now. We're ranked 10. Alright, we're up against Boss Killa, which I think has a power of 680, if I remember right. I need to pay closer attention. Sometimes I like repeat it to myself, like, okay, I need to remember the thing, and other times I just like don't pay attention at all. I'm sorry for that. I really am. Nobody ever really leads with Sa, it seems like. Which makes sense, honestly, because he's a... You tend to lead with a red, green, or blue unit, because you can get a pure advantage off of that. And we jumped into 9. Alright, we're facing off against Saitama Sensei with an average power of 687. Leading with Stark, though, so he's gonna have a bad time, because that's just kind of how this works. Oh, you poor creature. You poor creature. And then I have a Spada Killer, so you die too, and then somehow Oko was the only one to just kind of barely survive for a little while. Ugh, that was... kind of feel bad for you, Saitama Sensei. You never win in anything if it's not a fight. Okay, this is just kind of me cutting back in randomly. I feel like I should kind of explain myself a little more, because I haven't really been doing so. But, you know, when you're facing off against people that are around your average strength, you're generally going to want to take a look at them, which you can do by just clicking on them like that. And see, when they're in here, you can hold on their model, and you'll be able to look at all of their stuff and see how scary they actually are. See, he's rocking pretty high strong attack damage and strong attack recharge time a little bit. But he's not really... I'm pretty sure we've already beat this guy up, so we already know we can beat him. But, you know, this is more or less all I'm on about. You can use this to confirm how scary somebody actually is fairly easily. You can also check killers if you don't know. There's no guarantee that these will be the units that they're using in PvP. It is possible that they'll be using something else over here or just something else entirely. I don't think I don't think Grimmjow or Soifon show up on my top 5 characters used right now. I don't think they do. So, if you were looking at me, you wouldn't know it was on my PvP team, because it wouldn't show up here, because what would show up here would be my whatever team I had active, which would generally be a team used for farming. And what would show up here would be the characters that I had used most often, but the character I had used most often would be Orihime, but Orihime isn't in my PvP team. So, you know, that's just something to keep in mind, so you know how it is that I continue to win. I shouldn't have faced that Gin. I knew he was crazy strong, but I was just like, I can handle 6-star Gin. I have 6-star Soifon. 6-star Soifon's way better, but no. Gin is scary. Don't fight Gin. Ever. Okay, this is a little awkward. We're heading into a battle with Black Star with an average power of 668. Instead of Man Alpha, I think was his name. And we're doing that because the game crashed while I was loading in, so, you know. Little awkward, because that scene where I clicked on him is already in the video. Like, usually if the game crashes when I'm trying to load in, you know, I can just cut it out and it's like, whatever, it doesn't matter, the game crashed, it doesn't affect the video, but, you know, this time it did a little bit. Sometimes it's kind of annoying when the game crashes, not really anything I can do about it, though. What are you gonna do? We do get an extra battle, though. Okay, let's go. Okay, another battle against these guys. It's gonna be over in moments. It's, these are never really a challenge, no matter what. I would really like to get Nell, though. Maybe go full damage reduction and just completely replace Grim. Just because I'm a silly person. Who knows? Alright, this is Dark Lame with a average attack of 654. I don't expect to have too much trouble with him, just because Grimmjow has eaten every other Sajin that has come to confront him. I feel like Sajin could be good, but people seem to be running him based on attack damage, and he's not really using his skills. And he has Frenzy. And I'm not talking about Frenzy characters, I'm talking about Frenzy, the ability that 6-stars get. It's the same ability that OG Byakuya has. Or the original Byakuya, the purple one. It makes strong attacks hit twice. It's also the same ability that every swimsuit character is going to have, except for Rangaku. They kind of ripped off Rangaku, but you know. What are you gonna do? I also feel like Swimsuit Soifon and Swimsuit Yoruichi would have done better with Flurry, which is the physical one, which is also what Red Kenpachi has. So, you know, I don't know. Alright, this time we're up against Kaoru with a, he has a base power of average attack of 687, leading with Soifon for that Espada killer. Just ruining lives, as one might expect. The only thing left on his team is another Espada, so he's about to have a bad time, I think. Yeah, he had a bad time. And then we got a Soul Bomb that we don't need. I don't think we've used a Soul Bomb throughout this entire video. The battle never lasts long enough for us to use a Soul Bomb. I wouldn't mind using Soifon's ultimate game. Come on, give me Soul Bombs a little earlier. Alright, we're facing off against the Primera, leading with a Shinji. He has an average attack of 649, and I'm still kind of scared of the Shinji, but hopefully we can still win anyway. It looks like we're going to... Oh, we missed. That is terrible. Okay, we still won, just barely. They're rocking an Ishin, though, and that's a little scary. Now there's only one left, and they got an orb. That was close. The Primera almost won that one. Scary, scary Primera. Ooh. We're rank 7 now. Did we go up, or were we rank 7 before? I don't remember. But yeah, we're getting up there. At least a little bit. We're not going to stay this high, because we're not going to spend this many... We obviously won't have this many tickets after this. We're just going to be doing the 12 a day after this. We're not going to be spending orbs or anything. Alright, this is OG Guava God, rocking an average attack of 653. I think we should have a pretty easy time with this one, though, because type advantages, you know. Bye, Stark. It was nice knowing you. You know what, Stark, though? Maybe if you had decided to come up when I was pulling for you over and over again, you wouldn't have had to die. Did you ever think of that, Stark? You ever think of that? Did you ever think of that, Stark? I'm gonna have you soon now. I'm gonna have you soon. And another fight against Neliel too. It's probably gonna be over very, very quickly. And it was. It most certainly was. But you know, all of these are very good because they do give you extra points. Boost you up a little extra bit. Alright, here we are again, another matchup against Blackstar. Poor dude, keep beating him up. Pretty sure his average power is 681. Pretty sure that's accurate. I could be crazy, but I think it is. And yeah, he just dies. Poor Blackstar. Just keep bullying him. But he's so easy to beat up, and he gives me all of the points. And we hit rank 6. Alright, here we are facing off against Senpai Aizen. He has a base power of 580, so he's about to have a bad time, I'm pretty sure. I think the recording glitched out a little bit there, so that's not good. Oh, he managed to kill Soifon though, so that's scary. But we still won. And then the box shows up. You're a little late, box. You're a little late. And we're rank 6. I think we just increased, right? I'm not 100% positive, but yeah, we're rank 6 now. Here we are against actual Bleach. I think his base attack was 684? I'm not 100% positive, to tell you the truth. Might have been 650. It was somewhere in the 600 range though, but yeah, he got beaten up. Yeah, you scream it out, Grimjo. Scream it out. Scream out how OP you feel. Alright, well this dude rapes cats, but he has a average attack of 654, and he deserves everything that he's about to get. At least that's my opinion on it. Assuming we can beat him, we took down Shunsuke, or Shuhei, whatever the heck I'm trying to call the dude. We got... Ooh, we just barely won. That was a little bit scary. I think we won because he turned around to try and grab the orb and it didn't work out for him. But he deserved that. He deserved to be defeated. He deserved it. But another Nell wants to fight with us. Alright, now, let's go again. See what you got. And goodbye. Soifon could have soloed all 3 of them by herself. But then so can, like, most units. They're not really a threat. None of those extra battles are ever a real threat. Alright, we're up against Chris with an average attack of 737. He is rocking. Stark, Ulquiorra, and Full Hollow Ichigo. So it's Full Hollow versus Full Hollow, but my Full Hollow won. So that's good. I would kind of like to replace Full Hollow. Probably with Swimsuit Yoruichi, if the game wants to be nice to me. Because she's in orange too, but the game's probably not going to be nice to me. Okay, we're up against the Brazilian Hudson. He is using, or he has a average attack of 687 if I recall correctly, using Cezaloporo, Stark, and 3 Byakuya. So that's interesting. Grim did surprisingly well against, oh no, this could be bad. This could be very bad. Is everybody dead? No, that did nothing. Wow. I was like, oh my god, we're all gonna get wrecked, and then it's just nothing. Nothing happened. That's amusing. Ooh, we hit rank 5! That's kind of exciting. Alright, we're loading into the final battle with my final ticket. We're up against a dude named Ka with a average attack of 741. And we're ending things with Soifon versus Yoruichi, which I thought was pretty fitting, considering my name. It's a little amazing how quickly that ended for them. But, yeah. That was it. 30... I want to say 39 or 45, I'm not 100% positive, rounds of PvP. Came out of it with a win streak of 26, because we lost that one time against the Gin that didn't make it into the video, because it kind of freaked out. What are you gonna do? But yeah, we ended up at rank 5 for the moment, with a score of 21,572. It's not bad. It's not bad. We'll be continuing this tomorrow with 12 more rounds of PvP. But either way, for now, we're done. Let me know in the comments if you would rather I did or didn't commentate while doing the battles. If you would rather I just, like, played them through with no commentary, just editing them all together. Or if you would like me to continue to commentate. It's, you know, whatever you guys would like best.